we can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month, we arrested a member of the State House of Assembly in banditry here in Zamfara State. We arrested a district head. We also as well arrested a former local government chairman. So you can see that involvement of this class of people in banditry is making the situation to become more and more complex. So in essence, I can say that all caliber of people now are involved. All manner of people are involved in this banditry. More alarming and more disturbing is the involvement of a district head in supplying drugs to the bandits.
For me, if I'm in position, it is not too late to use non-kinetic measures, in negotiating with bandits, giving them a promising future. Let us retain them. Many of them are very intelligent. Many of them, are able-bodied.
To negotiate with the terrorists?
For the purpose of resettling, rehabilitating, and retraining them.
Those who are bent on killing innocent people?
I have said it. What is the cause of they wanting to kill everybody? It is because society had abandoned them over the years.
Abandoned?
Yes,
we don't even know who these bandits are.
Well, we know that they are citizens of Nigeria.
We know they are not.
Well, whether they are not, once we are within our territory, there must be a way. In Boko Haram, at the height of Boko Haram, when a lot of them were caught, of course they put them in camps and started reorientating them and all of that, and giving them skills and all of that. So the more skills you're able to give to the largest number of them, the less their propensity to go back. If they are assured that if promising future, erosive future awaits them after going through, this the radicalization processes and skills training.
So you are proposing,
because at the end of the day, the amount of money we are spending on the armed forces to confront these people, it looks like their number is endless. Because in the bush you have more than thousands of groups in the forest, particularly in the northwest and northeast. So instead of wasting too much money, on acquiring arms and ammunition and so on, let us rearrange. Let us find a way. After every war, there must still be coming, to a round table to negotiate.
So if you're saying negotiate with these bandits, isn't that an impetus for other people to carry arms? Because now they say they will think that whatever they are doing, they are bringing the government to its knees to negotiate with them.
Well, you see, whether you like it or not, banditry did not begin today, did not begin yesterday, and something must have caused it. We have to look at it. We have to, invite our psychologists, to come today to give us and let us find out, investigate what is the cause of banditry in Nigeria. When did it start? How did it start?
Mr. Shitu, even the coinage and the use of word the bandit it could be an initial word for those who will storm people's farms, storm people's homes, and cut away whatever they be. That describes a bandit. But people who goes into schools and cut away children in their school are no longer bandits. They are pure terrorists. I would refuse to call them bandits.
What do you do?
I call them
how do we solve
So how do you then describe a situation where the government now begin to sit down with these criminal terrorist elements?
The important thing for government is to solve this problem of banditry. If there are 100 ways of solving the problem, you have to try as many of those methods to ensure that we have peace, to ensure that these people lay down their arms and ammunition and to, add value to their own lives for them to be able to...
Fortunately, from your understanding of things, It doesn't look like anything has changed since President Bola Tinubu got into office. The securities chiefs were saddled with that responsibility to change things around, but little or less have we seen from what has happened in the past. And this is not taking any credit away from our gallant officers on the ground who are every day confronted by the bullets of these terrorists. But the question is, if there is anything that the president must do now, what should that be? Urgently.
What president must do, number one, is to give them the money, give them what they need. Then you can even give them a marching order. And what the president did recently, for example, is that he will not tolerate failure. You can only say that when you give them what they need in order to execute or to achieve their goals or the assignment you give them. But I am telling you, I'm not being pessimistic, but with what the Nigerian army or other security agencies are being paid or what they have, I don't expect them to perform any magic. They must have the equipment, they must have the training, they must have the adequate motivation for them to lay down their life. They have already been doing that. We have been losing many of them, and you can imagine people coming in ragtags called bandits or Boko Haram or whatever, killing our youths that are determined to defend the country.
But Senator, apologies to cut in quickly. There are areas that the government or those in political office have failed Nigerians terribly in terms of trust. For example, there is a point in this country where the government told Nigerians there are terror financiers, and they know them. They have their names. We saw a retired general who was supposed to get the late chief of army staff, who is pointing out to say there are highly placed persons who are behind the terrorism in this country, and yet they are not uncovered, yet Nigerians do not know them, yet they keep perpetrating the evil. You saw what the Honorable said earlier about what is going on in Plateau, a deliberate attempt, according to him, in wiping out some people because of commercial purpose. If government knows those who are funding terror, why are Nigerians not knowing? What is difficult to let the Nigerian people know those who are killing are behind the killings of innocent Nigerians?
Well, the question you're asking is the same as the question I would ask. If they are actually identified terror financiers and those behind these things, I don't know why the Nigerian government or whoever is responsible for that, it is not, if Ndume knows that social persons are behind this, you can be rest assured that I'll come to channel and name them if I have the information. So the government is supposed to be doing that. But don't go away from the main problem now. The main problem is that bandits are everywhere, terrorizing people, killing people. The Nigerian army is even being killed, and they are being overwhelmed, operating in 35 states with no guns. Up to now, I have not gone to the field and see a Nigerian soldier holding a new AK-47, just common AK-47. But you can see the bandits branding out new AK-49, not even 47. So,
but the budget looks a bit different now. The budget of 2024, security is getting about 12% of the 2024 budget. But again, if you and your colleagues, 109 of you in the Senate, 360 in the House of Representatives, speaking for the Nigerian people, if in truth you are doing that, and they're asking tonight that if we know those who are funding terror, those who are funding the killing of innocent Nigerians, is it not a failing of a government who said he's serving his own people, that these people have not been named? Who is keeping them? It's a deliberate attempt to make sure that we spend a lot of money in funding security or insecurity, as the case may be. People are dying every day. People are being kidnapped every day. Nigerians are impoverished. The people that are leading them, they don't look like they care so much about it. What is the government or political office holder doing differently? These are very fundamental questions.
Well, you're asking the wrong person. If I know the list of the people funding the terrorists, maybe those people that even said so are in Abuja there. Why don't you go and ask them? I'm doing here in Maiduguri right now. If I had known that so person is
but
a
some of the
financier.
service chiefs, they come into the chamber. They come into the chamber. The president declared some kind of state of emergency of food security. Can't we declare a state of emergency on security in Nigeria? A governor declared curfew on one of the local government. Fundamentally, we have a major crisis on our hands, and we are behaving as if there is nothing going on. People are being kidnapped in the FCT, and we are behaving in this nation as if nothing is going on.
I'm with you on that, but you are talking to the wrong person in this case. I was thinking that you just want my opinion on some of this issue, especially that has to do with security and the performance of the Nigerian Armed Forces and other security agencies. And I'm telling you that they are not performing. They are doing their best, but their best cannot go anywhere if they don't have the equipment, the training, and the motivation. So the government should be serious. And when you are talking about giving them 12%, what is 12% when the other 88% of it cannot be useful? You construct roads and people cannot go because kidnappers will pick them up on the road. Why don't you secure the place first? I'm one of those that support, even if we are to give 50% of the budget to the for security, and let us be secured first. Let us be secured first, because that is the main purpose of government. Even if the National Assembly that you are talking about is to be shut down in order to secure the country, and let's go back home until the country is secured, that I am supporting that.
All right, my people, I've been looking at what this is. Very important.
On tura na ki Tinubu. Tinubu sai. Gaji naka. Mune anan wallahi mun sha ga nono ga kudi. Ga nono ga kudi. Ya za a rena ba haka. Nono kudi ba haka alaji kudi ne ga maka alaji do.
Right, and I don't hear am now. Now our president, those boys they talk to anyhow. Our president, now they talk to like this anyhow. All this na bandits, where they carry people, where they loot their money. I don't know what thing happen where we say federal government no fit track these people. If na common one person talk now for just online, they go track and where in they go pick them. People where they hijack person will go hijack person. But these people now will be bandits. Why is it that they never track them for one day? Prosecute these people to law. Because every day these people they flaunt money. Now and then they flaunt money. Every time they flaunt money. Be like saying now and then one be the richest people say for Nigeria. I don't even know anymore. Yes. See how they flaunt money, they freely. If they say na Igbo side this thing happen now, or you happen to any other side or south, they go track and now. They go track and locate these people. But why be say if now all those Fulani, all those people, they know they track them. They know they feel what did they happen? People they come freely, come do post with this kind of thing, they post them online. They know if you use the technology track them. Nothing. You guys don't they borrow money from them too? Yes? Maybe federal government they borrow. I don't get intention to go borrow money from them because nothing will not be possible again for Nigeria. If you wake up tomorrow now, they tell us say they borrow so billion from bandits. And what you go do about that? Nothing. So it's high time where you guys need to know what I go do about these people. This flaunting of money don't too much. Every day they flaunt money up and down, which is not good. It's not good. Our security need to tighten up. Go and look after these boys and track them. Do them something. Prosecute them to the law. I be then said and get Godfather as a very dark man they talk. Based on say anybody get Godfather for Nigeria, nothing they happen to them. Because it seems like they get Godfather and the Godfather said they work for them. That's why nobody they do them anything. Anyhow they want to do video, they go do video. Do and post and they flaunt money. Where they spend that money? How they take they get that money? How they take they spend that? So they don't fit do any work, make them track them. Now, ordinary boys say they hustle for street. EFCC go they pursue them up and down. Ordinary boys say they work where they get $200, $500. EFCC know they let them sleep for the house. Why can't they trade this one where be bad, where the bad eggs? They don't fit track those ones. Make they deal with them.
Yeah, and I know say all these Fulani people and all these our northerners, they know what they do. See these people, they know what they do. Shebi inside last week, one young girl, Esther Osaige, something like that. This girl now, she dey work with all these real estates, so they sell lands. Okay, this thing happen for Agbo or Delta State for Ibusa and Ogwashuku, those houses. For some time now, those residents of those areas don dey complain seriously. Say Fulani herdsmen dey disturb them well. Nobody dey talk about am. Now this girl now, this lady, she and some of her colleagues, they went to inspect that land. Unknowingly to them that all these Fulani herdsmen don lay ambush for that area. Before they know, they start to hear different sound. You understand? So they start to hear bo, like say now one thing or the other they happen. This thing happened on Monday last week. Now before you know now, they catch some people fit escape while they fit catch some people. When they catch them now, these Fulani people carry those ones enter inside bush. But fortunately, the next day when police go that area, make they go see wetin happen. They come find out say the lady, so she don't buy. They saw her on the ground. Fulani herdsmen don't buy the lady. Northerners dey there, they no talk anything. All of them keep quiet. They do like say they don't know wetin happen. But now e don happen to them now for Uromi now. All of them don dey shout, they come out. Say they no go gree, they no go gree. So those people when then they say don dey buy since, no be human being born them. Abi? Now anywhere you go, you see them. Anywhere you go see them. And my problem said na the Hausa people among them, because the Hausa people no get problem. But na these Fulani people na be the problem. And you no fit differentiate Fulani from Hausa, because e no good make Fulani person live around you, because the Fulani people, they no get conscience. Now to buy now they just know. Now it don't reach their turn now. All of them don dey holla. My advice to all these communities, more na pursue all the Fulani people wey don na community comot. More na pursue them. They no deserve to live in any community with us. May they go their own land, go they do their herdsman work. Because again, I'll post this video now. Una see how they gang up yesterday. Say they won't retaliate to Uromi people. What Uromi people do? Make every other community or every other state more na learn from this one. If una anywhere una see Fulani people, more na pursue them.
Hi, my people, welcome back. I know many of you don't watch and listen to the thing we say they go on here. So the issue we are facing here is not today. Many of them I don't know it is here. People will be say that they sponsor all these people. They will be say their name is listed, but it seems like our leaders, they don't wanna produce their name based on say get how the thing be. As you guys all know, get how everything be. So if they say they could provide the name, it get how all of una go feel, so that if they can't give una the name now, their business and many things we say they do, it will spoil. That is why I see anytime when they talk about this thing, because if you carefully listen to everything the policeman talk, well, yeah, you go understand. I'm saying even the policeman self don't even get any right self to even say they don't mention anybody name, because in mass in the talk and for them in the fear, and many people will say they talk for here, they don't list everybody will say then they behind all this issue. We be say everybody the face for here. Though not only God na English help everybody for here, because you don't tell we everybody talk about this thing, but government seems not to talk about it, because it get within everybody came from all this thing we be say that they do. Though you will be say they hear us now, we go like hear your own thought on this. If you have anything to say concerning this, make you drop your own thoughts. And If today's your first time, make it like, share, subscribe. Thank you.